Oh, hi, and welcome back to the village. As you can see, just planting some wheat over here. I always wanted this area to end up just being a giant wheat field outside of the village, next to the ruined castle, which, if you can't tell, I've done a little bit of work, kind of making it a little bit more ruined, a little bit more run down, and adding some walls and stuff to it. So we are almost done with the village. Last time we built this market square. Oh, hi Boots. We found Milkshake. Join us later in the chapel for trial. You're putting Milkshake on trial? Oh no. I wonder what he did. Anyway, we'll see you later, Boots. But yeah, as I was saying, last time we built this market square, we built the tavern, we built a lot, and really, we only have one building left. And so I think that's what we should do. Let's do the last of the buildings, so we then can finish off the details and move the villagers in. And so here is the stonemason's hut. Inside, you got one guy here. He can work on converting the stone into stone bricks. And then another guy can work on converting the stone bricks into this chiseled stone. Nice, very simple setup they've got in here. Got a nice balcony with a good view of the ruined castle. Could be something like they're making stone to maybe try to rebuild the castle or something like that. That's a possibility, who knows? But the really cool part is down here. I continued the path and gave this guy an actual entrance. But down here is their mine. And as you can see, they have these big boulders of different stones that they've pulled out of the mine and just sort of piled up over here. But inside the mine, got, some logs to help brace everything, some storage, a couple more workstations for guys to work, all in this one big room. Down this path, got all this coal and a big geode at the end. Yeah, building your own geode's a lot of fun, but it can be a bit of a headache. Those circles are not easy. And over here, got copper and then some iron and gold down here. And again, another workstation so somebody can work on all this stuff here. And lastly, lapis, got some redstone and emerald all down in here for them to work on. And another station. Yeah, I don't have any of the stone diamond. I have not found any of that yet. But after I find some, I might come in and stick a couple in here just because, it would look cool to have some diamond in here as well. Not much, but a little bit. But yeah, this is definitely a villager's mine with all the stuff. And then, of course, a few more workstations out here. Here, and sort of like a little foreman's desk where he can, have his plan on what they need to do in the mine. But it seems like I've got all of this stuff decorated. But I still have a lot over here to do. So I think we should start working on that and getting this place ready for the villagers. I first want to build this retaining wall using a little cartoonist trick I learned from Pixel Riffs, where you don't fill the whole thing in with bricks, but leave a little bit of just regular stone and let the imagination fill in the rest. I also needed to finish up the path in a couple little areas, so our villagers don't have to walk on the grass all the time. Next, I decided to move the pigs into their new home. And what would this village be without another custom tree? I always wanted this area by the Sun Gate to be a large vineyard. And using the sweetberry bushes really brings the vineyard to life. And what would our chapel be without a few gargoyles? And even the cows get a new home. We can't forget about the new copper armor in the blacksmith. And the Fletchers are getting a new desk to work from in one of the watchtowers. Finally, we are finishing off the last few residences for the villagers. And with one final farm, an armadillo farm being built into the walls of one of the houses. So yeah, we finished detailing up the village. A lot of little things just to have it ready for when the villagers move in. Got a few more job sites, some animal pens, like I got pigs here, armadillos. Around the corner I've got some cows. So a lot of job sites, but we got a court case to go to. And yep, here's all of Milkshake's friends. You got Marshmallow, Sherbert, Butterscotch, Rocky Road, and Toffee. All of them chanting free Milkshake. Yeah, so let's go into this court case. Milkshake, You stand accused of saying diamonds are not important. How do you plead? But they aren't important. You only need them in jukeboxes and enchanting tables. Everything else you can buy from villagers. Jerry, how do you find him? Guilty. 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 Milkshake, you are hereby banished from the village. Mr. Brickman, please escort him away. Alright, Milkshake. It's time for us to leave. Nope, come on. Say goodbye to your friends. So, yeah, Milkshake has been banished. It's not the result we were hoping for, but guess it is what it is. Though, between you and me, I think that jury was a little stacked. Everyone seemed to be on Mr. Mitten's side. No one seemed to listen to Milkshake. But this village won't be a cat village for much longer, and all the villagers will move in. In fact, now that it's all decorated, we could probably start moving them. Yeah, so adding the villagers to the village really has brought this place to life. Like, you can see the guards up there in the tower, and, hello guys. Some guys in there working in the tool shop. You got farmers and just people working all over the place. You got the iron golems, guarding. Little fishermen doing their fisherman stuff. You got all these, guys here in the market square. Yeah, it's so cool. I love how this whole area has turned out. Just that little bit of extra life to this whole area. Even in here in the chapel, you got all these clerics and librarians. Yeah, it turned out really, really well. I'm so happy of how it turned out. But I did say something needs to go here. And I think it's time we go and get it. there it is. And some bonus XP. And a dragon head. I've got the mob heads data pack on, so... We defeated the dragon. Anyway. Let's... So there is the dragon egg. Oh, that just looks so good right there. And so that is the village. It was a lot of fun building this and making these videos for YouTube. And I want to thank you for joining me on this journey. But just because this village is over doesn't mean that this world is. There's still so much to explore and so much to do. And so with me and Milkshake and this group of deserters, we're going to go embark on our next journey. And I hope you join us next time to see just how this world will grow.